When students log on to Schoology, they will find their math course. Then they will go under Materials. Under Materials, they will find their unit that they are on. In the classroom, it's very easy to identify which unit we are on. It is not only on the word wall, but it's also on our objective board what unit we are on, and it will also be told to them verbally. So we are on Unit 4. They'll click on the Unit 4 folder, which is in purple. Then there are multiple different mini units within Unit 4, and they will click on Translating Expressions, which is the black folder on the bottom. And within the Translating Expressions folder, which again is clearly stated on the objective board within the classroom, they will have the option of the operation terms, which is vocabulary, tutorials, which is video and reading, and then the practice, which is games and quizzes, where I can formatively assess them and they can also assess their own knowledge. So the first folder is operation terms vocabulary. They click on the red folder, and then they click on the page operation words. We chose to use a page because you can not only embed directions, but you can embed pictures and links and audio files. So unfortunately with Screencast-O-Matic, we cannot record computer audio without paying for it. However, on the top of this folder, it says click the audio link below the picture if you'd like to hear this infographic. With this infographic, we chose an infographic with symbols and words, and that it's neatly organized with black and white. On the bottom is the audio recording, where the students will simply click on it, and down below, they click on it again, and it will pop up for them to hear. And all the directions that I just said to you verbally are set in the audio file for students who need to hear directions auditorily. The next folder is Tutorials, Video and Reading. Again, you click on the page link. It says you have two options to gain information on translating expressions. Click the audio link on the bottom. So again, the audio link is offered on the bottom here. And the first option is they can watch and listen for information through a video by using the Khan Academy link. So all you have to do is click the embedded link here. And we have it opened in a separate file, in a separate internet tab. And then they can just click on the video. And the video also has closed captions available. What's great about Khan Academy, it can be used on the mobile device, just like Schoology. And then the students have other options of practicing and of reading to gain more knowledge on translating expressions. Going back to our file, the second option is they can read for information using the Math Goodies link. So each website is formatted differently, based on the students' preferences of how they like to read and how they like things set up. So Khan Academy, is a great, kill many birds with one stone because it has video, closed caption, audio, and reading and practice all in one link. So the Math Goodies link, they opens up in another tab. And here they have colorful pictures, they have diagrams and tables to read. So the reading finishes up with 5 examples. So the reading ends right here, and it also gives them a summary with bolded vocabulary words. And then on the bottom of the reading, they give them an exercise with 5 problems, multiple choice problems, and it tells them whether they got it right or wrong. So immediate feedback. So for example, 15 less than twice a number, and it says they got it correct. So I'm going to show you what it would look like if something was incorrect. 3 times a number increased by 17. Choice number 1 is incorrect, try again. So it gives them immediate feedback, which is great to see if they actually absorb the information they're reading. I'm going to go back to our folder link here, and again, the audio recording is here for them to use for the directions. The last folder are the practice games and quizzes to again test their knowledge to see if they were able to completely understand through readings and videos, and their vocabulary chart on the first folder. They'll click on available resources. So we have the audio recording on the bottom of the page as usual for the students. They have 3 options to practice the concept of translating expressions. So here's the first option, which is writing expressions from word problems. and now it'll open up in a different tab. And this is through the website called Math Games. They do a great job of having nice, big, clear font, not having too distracting of colors or fonts other than, unfortunately, the ads on the side. But this is mobile friendly and it's multiple choice here, and they give them immediate feedback. So I'm going to just choose a random question and see what happens. It tells me if I got it correct or incorrect as we go through. The next option is the Millionaire Game, if students want to practice through game-based learning, and if they're engaged or motivated through money. It gives them multiple choice questions they can answer. Going back, our third option is matching phrases with their mathematical expression. And again, this is multiple choice, but it's going to be translating phrases, where the first option here, writing expressions from word problems, is more of word problem based. The third one is going to be more of a phrase based type of game. And then the Millionaire Game combines both word problems and phrases, but in a game based scenario. The last option here to engage our students who want more of a challenge is the Jeopardy game, which contains higher order thinking questions. And they are trying to get the highest score. So they click on the Jeopardy game, which again opens up in another tab. And this is a great opportunity for students to play in groups. So they can choose to be on their own team, or they can choose to be on up to 16 teams. So let's say we just want to do one team. We're going to start. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different categories. Categories that we've learned in class, categories that are a little bit more challenging, and categories that are going to be more of a review for our students. So for example, translate verbal expressions for 200, 7 more than a number. I would say my answer out loud or in my head or on a piece of paper. And I can check my answer by clicking the space bar, which it clearly tells you in the directions on the top. Going back to our folder, that is it. So as a review, we gave the students 3 options. We gave them a vocabulary option with a picture embedded. With audio, we gave them video and reading tutorials with audio, and we gave them practice games and quizzes, again with audio.